We just watched X.
Here we go.
So this is it. Our own studio backlot.
You're looking for a place to stay.
Oh, yes, sir.
And my wife, Pearl, is next door, so I would appreciate a little discretion.
We're back. In 1979, a group of young farmers.
Kind of.
Start again. In 1979, a group of young filmmakers set out to make an adult film in rural Texas. But when their reclusive, elderly hosts catch them in the act, the cast find themselves fighting for their lives.
This is a fabulous film.
Gross. The film's gross.
The film is gross.
Ah. Hell, people. This is foul. This is as disgusting as the orb.
Oh no, this is way more disgusting than the arm.
I find the orb pretty fucking rotten, to be fair. I caught on fairly quickly into the film. Kim mentioned there was just something disgusting. It shouldn't be disgusting, but it is.
Makes me feel bad for finding it disgusting.
Yeah, no, but like I got like halfway through and I was like, great, this is going to be the lead up to old people having sex. Like, I got there immediately, and I have like a real aversion. I've got an age thing. It's grim.
Tell me I'm yours. You still want me.
You gotta watch it, it's the movie.
What if my heart can't take it?
Okay, it's a very interesting thing though that we do tend to find older people. I don't want to use the word disgusting, but I'm going to use it. Disgusting.
We'll go with gross.
Gross.
We'll just knock it down.
Gross. When in reality we shouldn't.
It's a beautiful thing to live to so old. Like you've lived such a full life, and you've obviously got your wrinkly skin to prove it.
Yeah.
And obviously we live in the era now where like getting stuff done to you is so common. Like we're in a very anti-wrinkle phase of life, like selling skincare to children.
Yes, absolutely.
Like there's 16-year-olds these days using like anti-aging formulas.
Mad.
Baffling.
Yeah. I don't think everyone falls victim to it. Spoiler time! Go on, say the spoiler.
Well, we'll just do a quick run through the plot. These people all work at like a burlesque place, and then they decided to shoot home movies, try and make a bit more money. It's the birth of VHS tapes being sold, and as it's said in the film, pornography is not just for perverts. It's for everyone.
For everyone.
So you don't have to go to some like creepy adult cinema to like have a wank in a room and watch some really weird films like other old men. You can do it from the comfort of your own home.
Yeah.
So off they go. Little road trip to a creepy house.
To a farmhouse.
Creepy farmhouse, middle of nowhere. The classic.
Beautiful, really beautiful sets.
Yeah.
And we were saying as we were watching it, it really pays homage to like all the old school horrors, you know. There's sets that look like Texas Chainsaw, Evil Dead, Psycho. If you're an old school horror nerd, you are gonna love it.
But
if
it
you
is-
haven't watched it.
It is just like, it's trying to like revamp like the classic slasher. So I think it just looks like a lot of old slashers.
Yeah, it's such a love letter to all the old Goldies. Goldies?
Yeah. So you're relating it with the birth of pornography.
Yeah, that was really interesting. So they've used the birth of home video pornography to mirror independent cinema and how that's come about, which is
Fantastic.
fabulous.
Yeah, but it's like, it's all about making the average person famous and not having to rely on like big names from Hollywood.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
it's really championed the little person.
I need to be famous, Wayne. All the best people are.
There ain't nobody else out there like you.
You know why?
Why?
Cause you got that X Factor.
It's set in 1979, so obviously the phone's not common, all the usual things. They've got rid of when people complain about having no phone signal in the middle of nowhere, when they probably do. So having it set back in the older era, I keep thinking about them.
The place is empty. And what about that other fella, Wayne?
In the barn, stuck like the pig he was.
Well, that's 3 down.
4.
And I got another. Kept up the house for you.
Sick and tired of never getting what I want.
You know I want to give it to you, pal. But I'm tired too.
Like imagine this frail, delicate old woman that can barely move. Like she hobbles everywhere. And she's just killing everyone in her path. What do you mean? What do you mean?
It's that one shot in the barn that is just my absolute favourite of the movie, where she can hardly carry a little pitchfork and she's just
And then she just covers him in like the mucking from the barn.
yeah.
But to be fair, my personal favourite, it's not like it's gory or anything. Just the fact, what do you call the girl that Brittany plays? The blonde wig.
Bobby,
Bobby.
does that feel right?
When they're just arguing at the lake. And I'm like,
Oh my
push
God,
her.
yeah.
Push her, she's an old lady. So what does the old lady do? Pushes her in. With some force, might I add. My God.
It's like killing really gives Pearl a kick. Like,
Yeah,
it
God,
really
yeah.
brings her to life.
She loves that. Absolutely loves that. Oh wait, is that who Pearl is?
Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, I think her name's said maybe once or twice in the movie.
Yeah, so see, like, what the gimmick of this with her being old and frail is that no one feared her, like, at all. So she could kill because people got close and obviously let their guard down.
Ma'am? Are you alright?
Careful! Step away from the edge. It's dangerous. It's all right. Here. You're safe now, okay?
Simple. There's obviously, it's supposed to be like she doesn't look scary. She did. She looked disgusting.
They do a lot of creepy shots with her.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
like when she's in the house, like.
The brushing the hair.
Yeah.
The hair that's like falling out of her head. God, it's grim.
Yeah,
Girl, put some conditioner in.
Yeah, her aesthetic. Obviously, I know Mrs. Bates is dead, but it
Crusty.
feels very Mrs. Bates.
Yeah, it's crusty.
Yeah.
Old man gets involved.
Everything okay, Pops?
Oh yeah, bless him. He's so in love with his dear wife.
And he's like, I can't shag you because my heart will give out. And he's very adamant about saying this. He doesn't just say this once.
No. And the whole reason she's on this killing spree is because she wants to fuck.
Girl's just so horny. Like,
Honestly, I can't imagine being that old and still wanting some.
well, I could, but it's the fact that she's actually on the brink of death. Like, she's not a well woman. And still she's like, yeah, I want some dick.
Yeah.
Which I suppose is the reference that Jenna Ortega's character makes. And it's like, oh, I suppose, yeah, they just want big dick.
Yeah, that is a nice theme of this movie. Sometimes you just want big dick. And obviously it's they're filming a porno, so you do get to see a lot of bodies.
Yeah.
It's all lovely though.
Horror boob, more than enough.
Over again.
More than enough. Enough horror boob for the generation of films that's gonna come out.
Yeah. So this is my second time watching X, and on my second watch, I realised how beautifully this is edited. Like, oh my god, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's like when they did the side by side with like the youngsters having a good time in the singing, and the old lady being like alone and in the dark. It's the juxtaposition of like how you go through life. But obviously that's set up when they were doing it like a film rolling.
Yeah.
Like the squares, the lines through it, like actual film, like rolling through the screen. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
I like that. One side was just like all sunshine and bright, and they were singing Landslide. Had a good time. And obviously that song's about like growing old and your children outgrowing you, and you know you're ending up alone, but you still want love.
Aww.
Yeah, one of my favorite songs ever. This man played like two chords on his guitar. I'm like, I know a song.
Yeah.
I was sing along.
There's a full little sing song.
10 out of 10. Tear up even though I think about it.
Yeah, one of my favourite shots or edits is it's great. So someone's getting killed and Pearl is just stabbing at their neck, and they've been killed in front of a van, so it's white lights. And then the more she stabs and the blood splatters, and then the lights turn to red, and it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful. So another thing you pointed out was like when they're filming the porno,
Yeah.
how it cuts to the 4:3 ratio, and it's like obviously blacks out the rest of the screen, but like you can see the like, because obviously film back then wasn't as crisp and clean, and it was a cute little touch with the sepia filter over it.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
So this cast is just so likeable, and I think that's what makes it different to a lot of horrors as well. Because we were saying at one point we wouldn't care who the final girl/person would be, because they were all so great. And it was even to the point where we were like cheersing with them when they were like cheersing to their morals.
Living a life of access, being young and having fun to the day we die.
To the power of independent cinema.
Living life on our own. Woo! As our righteous naysayers have to say.
Right on.
I don't know if I agree with all of that, but I did like what I saw today. I think I would, but I did.
Cheers to that. You ready?
Yeah.
And it's so sad when they all die. Even the guy who you think should be like gross and like, you know, he's the 40-year-old with all these 20-year-old. He's the executive producer. He's left his wife to be with 20-something-year-old Maxine.
You know, no, they were all very likeable. Like they're very like body positivity. Like don't let the man get you down. Like as Kim was saying, like live your own life how you want to live it. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. I loved it. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Apart from, what do you call him?
RJ. Oh my goodness. RJ, we did not like him.
Great.
Oh yeah, he's great.
He's great. He's fantastic. He plays his role very well. But the character itself, it's like he's so likable, lovable, like with the rest of the cast, until his. Are we about to die?
Yeah.
Until his girlfriend wants to be in a porno.
I want to do a scene in the movie.
What?
I want to be in the movie.
No.
He's crying. Fucking pathetic.
Bye, see you next week.
Bye! I wonder actually how long it'll hold on.
Do you want to keep going?
Yeah. It's gross.
Okay, goodbye.